What was manorialism's economic impact on feudal Europe? Imagine a vast estate where everything needed for daily life is produced right on the land. That was the core idea behind manorialism, the main economic system in medieval Europe. It shaped how land was used, how people worked, and how wealth was shared. In Southeast Europe, large landholdings called manors were controlled by lords who had both legal and economic power over the peasants living there. These manors were like small self-sufficient worlds. They included the lord's house, fields for farming, and often a village where peasant families lived. Peasants, including serfs, had to work the lord's land, pay taxes, and do other chores in exchange for protection and the right to farm small plots for themselves. This created a stable but strict rural economy. Because most goods were made and used within the manor, there was little need for selling or trading outside. This meant that towns and markets grew slowly, and peasants had limited access to outside products. The system kept the economy simple and local, but it also kept growth slow. When bad harvests or other hardships hit, manors could act like safety nets. Lords sometimes gave food or help to their peasants, which helped keep people fed and reduce suffering. But this help was not always reliable, and the poorest peasants often suffered the most during tough times. In Southeast Europe, the manorial system lasted longer than in other parts of Europe. This meant the economy stayed mainly agricultural and traditional for many centuries. It also reinforced social classes, with lords at the top and peasants at the bottom. This made it hard for new ideas or farming techniques to spread quickly. Overall, manorialism gave rural areas stability but also slowed down economic progress and innovation. It influenced how society was organized and how people lived their lives, and traces of this system can still be seen in the region's social and economic structures today.